Hi everybody, this is Julian with 888 Smile again. Hope everyone's doing good out there. This is going to be a tutorial of our new impression system. Many of you had gotten your impressions rejected because for whatever reason we were not able to get detailed enough impressions so we can make you the best possible appliance. So what we did is we sort of put our heads together with our lab people and decided that what we need to do is we need to go to a two-step process, which you'll see in a minute what that all means, which will give us the type of detail that we need in order to make you the best possible appliance. Um, Having said that, I'm going to go ahead and now direct your attention down to the table here so I can go through the contents of the box and what you should have or have already gotten. The one thing that you're going to know that's absent, and it was done by design, is your return label, which we usually include in the box so you can go ahead and send it back to us. And the reason we did that is we wanted to make sure that you call us and we can schedule that for you, and we're going to email that to you. But part of the reason why some of these mistakes were made is because many people decided to not call us and let us go through the process with them on a video chat, and they took it up on themselves after watching our other tutorial video and gave it a go. And for the most part, we've had a pretty high percentage of rejected impressions, and I want to make sure that that's not going to be the case anymore. Having said all that, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and change the view down to the table here so we can move forward. Okay, now you should have gotten, most of you are already familiar with our 888 Smile Again impression kit system. This is what it looks like. And the contents that you would have had in your box this time are a little bit different than previous ones, and let me go through what they are as of now. You're going to get one each of your upper and lower trays, 2 impression putty and activators. You're going to see 4 syringe looking devices. This is a applicator which actually has the high viscosity impression putty that will give us the type of detail that we need. And I'm going to explain to you now how this is all going to work together and help give us the type of detail that we need. Also, you'll notice that we included some gloves and a Ziploc bag which you're going to put your final impression in and put back in the box to ship back to us. So before we get started, I highly recommend for you to brush your teeth, floss your teeth, rinse out your mouth really well, wash your hands thoroughly, and go ahead and rinse your trays through some warm water just to get off any dust or anything else that might have been accumulating while sitting on the table watching this video or otherwise. Go ahead and take a minute to go and do that. In fact, I actually recommend that you watch this video once all the way through before you do anything, and give yourself a practice run as well. And by the time you're ready to go and actually do this, you'll be very familiar with this, and this should be like no problem for you. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to mix and prepare the trays for putting into your mouth and taking the impression. And then after that, I do that, I'm going to switch the recording view once more to me, and I will walk you through what the best way is to take an impression that would suit our needs. Anyhow, moving forward, go ahead and prepare the putty material by taking off the first the plastic cover, and then next by removing the foil seal. I'm all thumbs when it comes to this type of stuff, so I apologize. set that aside. I recommend taking your bottom impressions first, just to give you a little more make you a little more comfortable with the whole process overall, and then moving over to your top ones. Top ones seem to be the most, the one that gives people the most trouble. Therefore, I always recommend people at least doing the bottom ones first before they move on to the other one. Now, at this point, what I want you to do is take 2 syringes for your bottom arch, and put them close by so they're within reach, and I need you to prepare them. And what I mean by preparing them is this. You will note that on the side of the syringe there's a very small little tab. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. I'm going to try and get as close as possible to the camera. But there is this tab right about there. That little tab. What I need you to do is just simply push that. That comes right off. That's a safety valve of sorts to make sure that the syringe tip doesn't slide into place and then have the material start oozing out. Once you do that, then what you're going to do next is you're going to slide and push the tip into place to where now it's flush with the rest of the syringe. Okay? I'm going to do that one more time. That's one. You're going to need 2 per arch. So go ahead and remove that tab and then slide that tip right into place. Again, have that within reach. Next, go ahead and get your putty ready. Scoop out all the content of the activator and the putty. Begin to knead it, much like we used to do in school with playing with Play-Doh. The goal here is to get this a consistent blue. Okay? And it should take you about 30 seconds to get this done. And you don't want to take much longer than that, because shortly thereafter it starts to set and begins to harden. Probably more like 60 seconds, I apologize, but still, sometimes time gets away from you, and the next thing you know, you've got a hard piece of useless Play-Doh in your hand. Looks about right. So once you have your material about this consistency, this blue, what you want to do is you want to roll it into like a hot dog. Small little hot dog. Then I want you to go ahead and line the inside of your tray, what I call the horseshoe, as evenly as possible. Make sure you have enough putty in all areas. Once you have, it should look something like this here. Now once you have everything to this point, I want you to take your index finger and go ahead and press a little channel in between the front and the back wall of your tray. So something like this. You don't have to go too crazy and you don't have to go too deep, but just deep enough. Then at this point, I would like for you to take 1 syringe from the top to the right side. On one side, I want you to empty the entire content of this syringe from here all the way to the back. Then immediately pick up the other one and do the other half. Try and spread out as evenly as possible. There. It should look something like this. Okay, now that's ready to be put into place in order to take your impression. I will change views in a second here, and I'll show you what the best way is to apply to take the impression. But that's the steps involved in getting your impression material ready, and just before you insert it into your mouth to take your impressions. Okay? Now, regarding actually taking the impressions, I would like for you to try and practice this in front of a mirror. That seems to be would help me sort of get over my hang-ups with taking this impression. But what I would like for you to do is, before you get the impression ready, the material ready, take the empty tray, stand in front of a mirror, and start with doing, taking your index finger from on your offhand. You'll have your tray in your primary hand. Pull your lip away from your teeth. Insert the tray into your mouth. Even out. Line up your gums and your teeth the way it should be. And using 4 fingers, only to press up and hold into place. And you're going to have to leave it in place for about 2 minutes. Now, one key thing here is, if you're able to get your lip over the tray, that usually is an indicator that you're doing it right. You don't want to bite all the way through to the tray, but you want to get a deep enough impression where we can see your gum lines, where your teeth meet the gums, and as much detail as possible. So, I'm going to show you how this looks. I hope I don't look completely foolish, but if I do, you understand. So, you're going to pull your cheek away, insert, and you'll have to hold it in place for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, once it's ready, what you're going to do is, with one fell swoop, you're going to push down, and you'll hear like a suction sound. That's how you know you did this right, and you'll pull it out. You don't want to do a back first, or one side first, or the other side first. No, you want to do a straight down pull and then out. Okay? Hopefully that's going to help you guys get through this process a little bit better. Please, when you get your impression material, send us an email. Myself, Michael, and Moses are available to walk you through the process, and we're available at all hours and weekends as well, so please don't be shy. We will make ourselves available. At this point, the most important thing is to get these impressions done properly and back to us so we can get your appliance done and over to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call or send me an email at julian@888smileagain.com, or you can always contact us through support at 888smileagain.com. I know you can also reach Michael at mike@888smileagain.com, and same thing with Moses at moses@888smileagain.com. My direct line is at 818-243-3999, extension 212. Please forward any questions, concerns that you may have, and I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Typically, I get back to you the same day, but if not, within 24 to 48 hours. That's it for now. Bye, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.